Good evening. We are right now in the middle of the war with the Hamas. So I like to talk a little bit about the conflicts we have in Israel with Ishmael and in all the world. All right?
The complex.
The complex. Okay. It is written, one of the famous verses in the Torah is Naaseh V'nishma. When Am Israel was asking about receiving the Torah, the answer they give to Moses will do and will hear and will listen. So this gives us immediately a connotation of Esav, that is from the word to do. Asiya, it's like doing things. It's like have to do with things that practical. להיות מעשי, it means to be practical, to be completely on the ground with the legs on the ground. Nishma, to listen, it means to be spiritual. It means to go to hear the soul of the thing. To do, have more to do with sight, like we see the physical world, but to listen, it's to listen something that we don't see. So if we listen to what is inside, to listen is meant to understand too, we can go to the soul of the thing, to the deep understanding of the meaning of different things, like we say Shema Israel, all right? Listen. It means like to meditate. So this has to do with Ishmael. So here we talk about ground, physical world, and here we talk about spiritual world. Now, the idea of this verse that before we go to this level, we have to start with this level. It's like before we are going to fix the soul, we have to fix the body.
Esav first.
Esav first. It means if we try to do peace with Ishmael, if we will try to do correct things that have to do with Ishmael, it cannot take place right now before we really did a rectification that has to do with Esav. All right, so this is it's like a klal, how you say klal, it's like a basic principle. Now, in the language of Chazal, when they talk about Esav, they talk about Christianity as well. Even Christianity is not exactly Esav, it's something spiritual. But we can say that the word that represents Esav, it means the west world. All the west world represent Esav. All the civilization represent Esav. All the sciences represent Esav. Receive, adapt the Christianity. So it's like one package that we call it Esav in generality. This is the way, this is terminology in Judaism.
But there is nothing bad about it. There's no bad connotation in that. Because some people may associate.
We talked 10 lessons about what is Esav and Yaakov, so nobody has to be upset. The Judaism adapt David that came from Esav, that he was read like Esav. It means all the Jewish religion have to do with Esav.
So there's nothing wrong with it.
All right, it's nothing. So the Jewish is Yaakov, but adapt the religion of Esav. What we call Mashar ben David. What represents the vessel, the physical world.
In a corrected way.
The Eastern, the West world, the civilization, Rome, what is Esav, adapt a religion that came from Yosef. Yosef is like Yaakov, is spiritual. So we talk about this many times, that the body adapts a religion that brings soul to the body, and the soul adapts a religion that gives body to the soul. Because really the perfection is to have soul in body.
So it's a combination.
Alright, so now what we fix before? Always we fix before something that is more close to us.
First.
Yeah, we fix first something that is close. I will try to give education to my son before I try to give education to somebody that is not my son. Alright? This is a principle. It means what is the basic difference between Esav and Ishmael, who is more close to Judaism? Esav, born Jewish, is a mother Jewish. Right? Ishmael is not Jewish. He don't have a Jewish mother.
Hagar?
Hagar, she was the slave of Sarah. In this time, the law of this time, the law of Hammurabi are like this, and it's probably the law that was adopted this time. When a woman cannot have children, she gives her slave, her shivcha, to her husband, and if she will not have son, this son will be the firstborn. He will be called her son. But if after giving this woman to her husband and have a son, she will have a born, the newborn, he will be the firstborn, he will be called on the name of his father, he will be the son.
Considered as the firstborn.
He will be considered like the son of firstborn of the father. These are the Torah rule, and these are the rule of Hammurabi. This was the rule that adopted in this time in the world. Alright, so in the moment Ishmael born first, alright, but Yitzchak born, and God say that the alliance I have with you, it will be with Yitzchak. Yitzchak called Za'acha.
The alliance.
Your seed, the alliance, Briti. Alright, so all the alliance that God have with Israel is for Esav, is not for Ishmael. Alright, so Ishmael, it's like pushing away. And Sarah asked to throw him away from the house of Abraham, and Abraham was very upset, and God tell to Abraham, everything tell you Sarah, you have to listen to her.
Obey.
You have to obey to what? Shema Bekola. Bekola is the same letter of Kabbalah. You have to listen to the letter of Kabbalah that Sarah told, say to you. Alright, so Ishmael is considered, he's in the status of what we call Evet Knaani. Evet Knaani. A slave Knaani. Alright? Now, so Esav, born Jewish, he have a rectification like a Jewish, he have Brit Milah when he have 8 days, exactly like Yaakov. He is born Jewish exactly like Yaakov. He just left, go away. Now, Yeshu as well is Jewish. Muhammad is not Jewish. Alright, so we have here Ishmael that is not Jewish and Muhammad that is not Jewish. It means he don't have a rectification as Jewish at all. He can become Jewish. He can do a tshuva, he can be a good person, but this has nothing not to do with Judaism. It's not part, cannot be part of Judaism. All his culture, all his religion, everything he will say, he will believe. Alright, it's a big difference. Alright, so only after Am Israel make a rectification with Christianity, he can start to think about rectification with the Islam, with Ishmael. Right now we cannot do with this anything, because it's not the time. This has to come first.
It's because of nishma.
Naaseh
ונשמע.
ונשמע. First we do, then we listen. Even it sounds a little bit not logic, right? But this is the logic of the Torah.
Not listen, we will hear, I guess.
We will do, and then we will listen. And then we try to understand why you tell me so and so and so and so. I don't understand. So what if you don't understand? You have to do what you are told to do. All right? After you learn, you have all your life to learn. Maybe you never understand all your life. Why you have to take a red cow and to cut it in pieces and to you know, to when somebody is dead. You have tum'at hamet. So you take a red cow and you make with this as a special water to be pure from the dead, from the tum'at metim. You don't know this?
Yeah, but there's something symbolic here.
In everything it's something symbolic, but you understand how it's work, why it's work. All right? All right? I can learn. Shlomo HaMelech says that he didn't understand what this idea.
Yeah,
it's why it is written, this is chukat, this is a law, it's a law.
Yeah.
All right? God says something, all right, I don't know why, I don't understand exactly how it works. All right? But first of all, I have to do. After I'm going to listen. What's going here? Why?
Yes,
all right?
So everything has the roots in spirituality.
Right.
We do think
First of all, when God creates the man, he creates the body. After he put a spirit in it. This is the way it goes. Always darkness before light. Always. Always evil before good. I didn't say that Ishmael is good, but spiritually it's not must to be good. Alright? Not everything that is spiritual is good. Alright? Even spirituality of evil can be much more evil of physical evil. Alright? Now, how you do the rectification of Esau and Ishmael? It is written in the Zohar that the son of Abraham, Bnei Abraham, do the rectification of Esau, and Bnei Yitzchak, the son of Yitzchak, do the rectification of Ishmael. What it means, the son of Abraham? The son of Abraham, its expression, what it means, people that are in their soul close to Abraham Avinu. You call them the son of Abraham. Alright? Like a boy that is like his mother, so he's the son of his mother. We say, wow, you are really the son of your mother. You have some qualité.
Similarity
as a way up, like his mother, so we will say, well, this is really the son of his mother. Alright, so the son of Abraham, we mean people that are in their soul, they are like Abraham. They have to fix Esau. And people that like in their soul, like Yitzchak, they have the same mentality, the same quality, they have to fix Ishmael. Who came first? Abraham has to come first. Now,
Abraham grace, right?
Abraham represents the chesed, the grace, chesed, and Yitzchak represents the gvura, justice, the din, the strength, the force. This is gvura. Alright? Like Gibor Ka'ari. Like a lion, Gibor. Gvura equal Aryeh, what is a lion. Alright?
Hero, Gibor is hero.
Hero, Gibor. Alright, Gvura, strength. Gibor in Hebrew is somebody that hold himself of giving. This midat gvura. This is the left hand. That has to do with fear too. Why I don't give you? Because it give me fear to give you. Because if I give you something good, you might use the goodness that I give you to do more evil. All right? Let's say that I give you we do a הפסקה.
A pause.
A repose in the word humanitarian repose. All right? Humanitarian
break.
A break in the world.
War.
All right?
War.
Okay, so Israel accept to do a humanitarian break, and in the time that Israel do a humanitarian break, the Hamas shoot, continue to shoot. It means they use the good that you give them
against you.
All right, so it's better do not give. So the quality of not giving to who don't deserve, this is midata gvura, the left, the din. Din, it means justice. Justice, it's not to give the other cheeks. Justice is justice. It's complete
justice.
Justice, it's not to give the other cheeks. Everything that Jesus said, Yeshua said, has to do with connection between people, between neighbors, between people, not between nation, and have nothing not to do with rule of how to conduct country. We talk about this many times. So the Christian morality that are influence of this thinks that always who is weak is the one that is right, and who is strong is the one that is not right. It's not true. It's not true. If somebody is weak, is small, it's not mean that he has the right.
He's right, yeah. It doesn't mean he's right, yeah.
All right, so justice is justice. It doesn't matter if you are rich, if you are big, if you are small. If you are right, and it's all.
Sometimes people get sympathy for the underdog. You know?
Yeah, and it's wrong, because this is not have to do with justice. Justice is justice. True is true. This go with true. All right? This can go with lie.
Lie.
Yeah, this can go with
like
lie.
Love, grace.
Love forgive. Love forgive your defect, that you are not perfect, that you don't deserve. Abraham want to give love to everybody, even to Ishmael. He loved all the world, because this is what we call chesed. Yitzchak is exactly backwards, just
the opposite.
Justice, all right? It means if you don't deserve...
It's not the opposite, but it's a different
it's
approach.
It's completely the opposite. Completely the opposite. It's איזו גיבור הכובש את יצחו. Let's say that I want to eat a lot, and ice cream, it's not good for me, so this midah of gvura, this will be my power to say to myself, no, I'm not going to do it because it's not good for me. To eat chocolate for a fat lady, etc. You know, you needed strength to hold yourself and to say, no, I'm not going to do it. This is the power of Yitzchak. It means Christianity you have to fix with grace and with love. Esav. Talk about Esav. And Ishmael, Islam, you have to fix with strength, with left. It means this only language that he will receive from you.
Accept.
It's like it is written in the Quran that Muhammad says that if the mountain don't come to me, I will go to the mountain. It means if you are strong of me,
stronger than me,
I bend to you.
I'll come to you.
I come to you. If you are strong, I respect you. If you are weak, come to me.